Okay, Fat Man, it's now been, well, what am I on about? It's now the next step. Is that Thunder? Ah! This is episode number 8. I believe last episode I said it was number 6, but I missaid that one. That one's episode 7. This one is now episode 8. And obviously, guys, a little recap in between episodes. Boom, got Silky, got Fortunate Fred, fully maxed out. This one, I can't fully max out. I'm waiting for that sharpness. Then again, with sort of, it's not maxed out, I know, I'm just waiting, guys, okay, calm down. Anyway, we've got a hat, and then we've got a chest plate there, boom, fully maxed out. Literally, all I've been doing, I've filled up my inventory with this deep slate, and then I'm literally standing here, and then swiping at all these fellas, and I'm only getting the XP if everything else is getting dropped, as we can see, boom. And I'm also currently working on getting this bit down to down here. Where's the bit that drops straight down? Right here. Boom, so it comes down to here, so I don't have to keep going up these dodgy stairs. I also forgot to mention that we started working on this fabulous bridge. So if we see here, that's where I knew Neverport was going to go. We're starting the foundations. It's not, like, fully done. This is just, like, the plan and the template. We haven't even finished the template yet because my wool farm is very, very slow. But anyway, guys, the main thing that I want to get done this episode is, build that storage system. Because we've got, like, well, I say, like, we have 0 room for any new resources or anything. So what I'm going to be doing is, right over here is where we're going to be building our new little storage system. I haven't, like, pre-planned this or anything. So it's going to be a nice episode where we're just trying to figure out what looks nice. Also, I don't think I'm going to be doing the auto sorting just yet. It's just going to be loads of chests and item frames, with what's corresponding to that. I'm having a look through here to see if there's any good building blocks we could use. I'm kind of feeling pale oak. I don't know what it is. Kind of feeling it. We could maybe use some oak in this build as well. Maybe some dark... No, actually, replace that with dark oak, because then we can get the contrast. And then most likely cobbled deep slate, because then we can get the tiles and stuff like that. Yes! Oh, I don't know how this is going to work with this. It might just be like a really dark build. What? Oh, maybe that's not too good of an idea, actually. What I was going to say is we could just pick up some random blocks and see if that works. That could end up very horribly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the foundation, start with my woods, and just see what I can come up with. So we could... I want this to be really big, but I kind of want... That should be enough room in between. And then maybe we can come out like this. This could be good. Ooh! Oh, this is actually really good. This is a nice foundation. This could be like a doorway right here. I feel like this pale oak is going to be a nice foundation. Because we could do something that we did over here at our actual base. Do a little something like this. Or maybe even a deep slate. Maybe in a deep slate could be pretty nice. This is going to be a very, very good storage system, I'm hoping. Oh, I'm actually liking this, guys. I'm really liking this. Okay, I think this is nice. Let's hop into a cheeky time lapse right now, guys, and just build the rest of it. By the rest of it, I mean just the foundations. Don't get too worried, guys. I'm not building it all without you. Look at this really, really nice foundation, guys. Let me just move this out of the way so I actually see what I'm looking at. Like, as you can see right now, guys, I'm doing a sort of like a jaggedy sort of pattern, like one block's going higher, one block's going lower. I think that looks really nice. Especially when it comes to the end of this build. I say the end of the build, I mean like the end of the foundation bit. It looks really nice. I do also get confused, but, look how nice this looks. I ran out of resources as well, by the way. So as you guys can see, yep, if we look in the inventory as well, we have run out of resources. Once again, I say once again, but first time in this build. So we're going to go over this way because, there's a, what's it called, pale garden over there. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to mine up, oh, I don't even know. I'm going to just keep mining until I'm bored. Yeah, I'm going to chop down every tree until how many trees are here? Yeah, all these trees... Oh, never mind. All these trees are going. All these trees ain't going. A lot of them are about to go, though. I've taken out a good old chunk of this area. I have replanted the saplings. I wasn't going to, but then I realised, oh, wait. These dirt blocks aren't going to grow to grass, and I won't know where they are. But I will know where they are, so I've planted them all back. Anyway, let's get back to a time-lapse where I'm hopefully, and I mean hopefully, going to complete the foundation, the bottom bit, if you will. Well, yeah, it is literally the bottom bit. So we are currently doing the bottom bit, and guys, look at this replay. I'm using the replay mod for this. Look at this. Oh my god, it looks so good. Also, it does not look that good. I don't know why the camera's moving so quick. This is the first time ever trying to do anything experimental with a time-lapse. Oh, but that zoomed across pretty quickly and pretty nicely. I had to get to bed, and once again, I forgot to make it so it's always day during a time-lapse. It's really starting to annoy me a little bit, this. I'm now designing a little bit of a fence sort of pattern, and I think this looks really good. When it all, like, I say finished, because we don't actually get it finished in this time-lapse, but, like, when it's finished, sort of, like, I think the fences look really nice. As you can see, I'm now placing down some lanterns to give it, like, that, what's it called? A little bit of light, a little bit of love, and a little bit of likeness. So I'm now doing some sort of archway. I don't really know why I did that, because I've got it on my other build, like with my actual bases. Guys, I'm really struggling what to actually do for this top bit here. I'm really liking the design of this, to be fair. I like the jaggediness. That is not a word. But I don't know what to put here. I'm kind of thinking pale moss, but I don't know how well that will fit. I've got like a sort of rough design in my head of the interior, but I still want to do all of the walls for here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to edit this first part of the video, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow to discuss with you guys. So it's now been 2 days. I did actually forget about this video, I'm not going to lie, and it's almost Monday. So let's get back in the world. All my fellas, I have a plan. So right here, along this bit, boom, and along this bit over here, that is going to be moss, and then I'm going to figure out what to do with this bit after I've done that. I'm thinking a window. Maybe like a sort of grey window. Because I kind of want this to be like a sort of grey build. I'm saying that now because every block I've used is got some sort of grey in it. For example, grey, grey. I know that's white, but if we look under here, I'd say that's grey. So, what we're going to do, we're obviously going to get the moss, and then... Why is there a creeper hole right here? What the heck? We're going to do the same thing as we've been doing with all of this moss and stuff like that. We're going to get the moss. We're going to go back into that cave right there. We're going to bone meal it, get loads of moss, and then, what was it? Yeah, do my actual build that I wanted to do. And in that very short time frame, I've changed my mind. I'm going to get a couple bits of moss. I'm going to get 2, which is why I said a couple. I'm going to fill in that top bit over there, like this bit here, with stone, then place the moss in that, and then bone meal it because it's going to save, like, a lot of time. I also have no bone meal, so we're going to have to go all the way to the Skelly farm to then get some bones, to then get some bone meal. Yeah, guys, so in the next episode, or maybe the end of this episode, we're going to get this finished. By this, I mean definitely the outline or the foundations. What is it called? I keep forgetting what that word's called. But we're going to get it finished definitely by next episode. And then we might even start actually building it next episode. I don't know if I mentioned, but when we cut down all those trees... Oh my golly gosh, man. We got so much wood from that. I cut down, like, not even in the joke, like 6 or 7 trees. And I got almost 9 stacks of the logs. That is crazy. Now, this is something that I didn't really think about. There's not going to be any plants for the moss to grow. Because normally when you grow moss, you get, like, those little mini trees and stuff like that. Okay, that's good. So we do get pale moss carpets. If we get some grass, we could maybe, like, incorporate some green into the build as well, which could be pretty nice. I'm now thinking, should I just move out of that house here and move in here? Because this is a lot bigger. It's going to be a lot better as well. And it just seems like a more, like, what? Not the right... Yeah, it seems like the right thing to do. That's not how that should have been phrased. Anyway, so let's just do what I'm going to show... Oh, this ain't going to work, is it? This is what I want to do. And then if I bone meal that... Okay, it affects the terrain around it. That is good to know. Oh, it does that. Oh, this is so peak. So we're just going to fill in this whole bit here. And then we're going to start bone mealing it. So let's do a... little mini time lapse. I'm probably not going to talk in this one because there's really nothing much to talk about. So guys, I have gone and done it again. So as we're watching this nice time lapse, I wanted it to be, you know, really nice, really satisfying, going from one section to the middle and then to the right and then back to the middle and then back to the right and then back to the middle to finish it off. And this is what's happened. You can't even see me bone meal, well, placing my blocks. I mean, now we're bone mailing. Oh wait, no, we're going over here now. Oh wait, oh, now we're going back over here. I really need to learn how to do this, but I kind of don't want to watch videos on it because, you know, I don't want to do it by myself. This is now done. Finito. I kind of want to incorporate some green into this build now because of all this grass. As you guys saw, I did fill in this with, what's it called? The pale moss blocks, but I've now taken it away because there's going to be some sort of different floor, probably slabs along this level. I know I could have kept the moss, but, like, slabs along this level, just so, you know, you're sort of like this. Hang on, let me show you guys. I've got slabs right here. You're going to be like this, and then there's probably going to be glass panes all here. Maybe like a green glass panes. I'm not too sure. I might also add some more Oh, that's a banging idea. If we had some like normal moss along here and then down the bottom, that could be so good. But something I am going to do, I've got my pale moss right here. I'm thinking, hang on, if I'm up here, does that look good? I really cannot tell. But now, what if I just do this? Does this look better? Let's have a little look. I don't know. Sort of. Also, I'm going to take all this back because I am an idiot right now. I could literally just remove all of this, replace it with the stone, then bone meal it again. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh, I think I know why I didn't do that in the first place. I'll just do that. For these high bits, which is almost all of it, I'll just leave those there. Maybe moss carpet it. That's what I might do. Also, it's going to keep some of the black, which I'm quite, like, pro for? Is that the word I'm looking for? Okay, let's have a little look. I do not like this that much, actually. Maybe we could add some stuff here. Like, what if I don't know. Maybe some, like, actual blocks. Does that look good? No, not really, no. Alright, so I'll come back to this bit at the end because I'm actually fully stumped and I would need to go empty out my inventory because look how full it is. Guys, I have a very new plan. Again, it's been a day, so I think it's been a day. I'm not even sure when I recorded the last clip. But see this bit here? I don't really mess with it, But this bit over here, I kind of mess with the moss. I'm not talking about this bit. I might change that bit, though. That is an idea. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to change that, well, that to the moss and then bone meal it, get it growing, everything like that. Just so it looks a lot nicer. I'm going to wrap it all the way around. I don't know if I'll do this bit. I might do. I might not do. Wrap it all the way around back into this bit. So it's sort of like a section. That's what I'm going to focus on and try to make this bit look nicer. In my inventory, I do have some mossy cobble. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that, but we'll find out. But to start with, I do need some bones for some bone meal, so I'm going to have to go get more bones for some bone meals. And also, hopefully this time-lapse works out a lot better than my last ones. The time-lapse has improved, guys. I think this worked out so much better than the last one. Boom! Bam! Ooh, like gunshots. Bam again! Then we slowly zoom in. Oh, slowly zooming in. All this bone meal, I don't know where I'm going with that actually. But look at this. I like this design. I made it so like if there's a block underneath some moss, it's now going to be mossy cobble. I quite like that. See that little boom, vroom, little transition. Oh, I think I missed that dirt block right there. I'm not gonna lie, if you guys seen it, I think I might. Oh no, I just did it. We are so close to being finished with this build. I'm very proud of or not proud. Well, yeah, I'm proud of myself actually, guys. I'm very proud of myself for doing this. But I really like the design that I went with. I like how underneath every bit of... Oh, hello. Every bit of moss... Oh, I've done it again. There's a bit of cobblestone. I really like that, especially the mossy cobblestone. It gives it that nice little mossy orange feel. And also, when I look at this grass, I don't know if I like it, but it doesn't stand out as much anymore because of all the grass and stuff down here. I might still change it, but I don't know what to change it to. That's if I do actually change it. I'm probably not going to, though. Now looking at it, though, I think pale oak planks... No, actually, I'm now looking at that. I'm now imagining it. And it's not going to look that good because that'd be just too much white. Also, one last thing before we start experimenting. I really like this. So what I might do by this, I mean like the darkness of this and like this color combination. What I might actually do, guys, is replace this with an upgraded better. Look at this, guys. Look at this, by the way. This looks absolutely trash. I want to build a new one. Take this down. Build like a full new one. This is, wait. I've kind of got the pillager block palette going on. Whoa, that's really quick. Look at that, though. I really like this, like, block palette. I might use it on this when I rebuild this. Same with the house. I don't know if I'm sticking with it. That bit's staying in the video. I don't know if I am gonna rebuild the house though because it's just iconic. It's the first thing we've done. Anyway, let's try to find out what looks good in this build. Yeah, I've changed my mind. Let's build a cactus farm instead. One thing that we actually haven't somehow done yet is kill these pillagers and take over this pillager outpost. So let's just do that right now. Now we've got really good stuff. Boom. Didn't even actually touch me at all. Whereas I'm going to touch all of them. There is 3. Ready, boom. I got no food. Should have thought about that a little bit, I reckon. Oh, but there is wheat right there, which I could easily nab and turn... Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a... Why am I getting... Whoa, whoa. Let's calm it. Let's calm it, guys. I'm about to run out of stam. Oh my god, wait. I'm going to die. I'm actually so dead. They've got 4 carrots. Are you joking? You've got to be joking. Did I just see a horn? Right, guys, whilst we're here, we're going to nab all of this. This is... Oh, wait. Smithing tablets. I don't know what these look like. Yeah, so now let's build the cactus farm. Okay, I thought that was a skelly right here where my mouse is. Don't know if you can see my mouse, but if you can see my mouse right here, I thought that was a skelly. I might actually be dead. Look at all these. Look. That guy's got pit. Oh my god, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Jump down here. Just get down here. Just get down here. 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 Just Kai, get down here. Guys, this ain't gonna end well. Once I'm out of this pickle, then I'll be with you guys. Right, so we're actually finally building a cactus farm. I don't really know what came over me. I was just playing the world and I was like, you know what would be really, really fun? Let's build a cactus farm. Because mainly, I'm now actually clocking how I subconsciously thought of this idea. We need green dye to make green stained glass, so then we can add that to our storage room windows. Boom. Smartness. I'm now thinking I want to do a rose pattern as like stained glass, but that won't end up going well like at all. Mainly because of how small the actual building is. As I was building this section, I was debating whether or not to build the other side. I'm going to keep going up and up and up with this. First, I'm just doing the first layer. I do end up doing the second side, as we can see right now. I was really debating because I was like, oh, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do this? Do I do that? Also, in that middle bit that's now been covered up and you can't see the bit with the middle bit of water, I was going to put some ice there, but then I realised I can't get no ice and it's a desert, so it might melt. That seems logical, I think. Okay, I've been AFK about an hour, not an hour, half an hour now, and we've only gotten 2 stacks and 5. I'm not too fussed about it though, because this is only going to be active when we're over here mining, and I normally do that for about half an hour to an hour anyway, so we're going to be getting loads and loads and loads. Also, whilst I've been building this, my farm has been going. This farm right here has been going, so, I mean, we don't really have that much. What colours did I need? I've already forgotten. There we go. These are all the colours we're going to need to finish the bridge. Let's get back to base and try to find a block palette that will work with the top room. If you guys have any advice or any, like, statements to be made about my videos, like, how good they are, you know, because they're really good. But if you guys have any tips or tricks that will help me improve my channel and improve my gameplay, maybe, my editing, whatever it may be, please do let me know in the comments right now, and I will, you know, consider it really, really heavily. Guys, I think I might have found a block palette that's going to really work. Also, I've just noticed the Enderman there. Have you guys been seeing those Enderman TikToks where it's like a guy, which is Steve, and then like a female Enderman, and it's like a little love story, but like, because the Enderman's like a hostile mob, they can't like hug or anything like that, and it's really sad. Because I saw one earlier, side rant, I saw one earlier, and it was like Steve was laying in bed. There was 2 beds. Steve was laying in bed. And then what was it? The Enderman came over, started laying in the bed next to it. But then Steve woke up because, you know, hostile mob nearby, you can't sleep. And then the Enderman looked really sad and just went outside. Steve went to sleep, and Enderman picked up some like grass blocks, placed them down 3 along, and slept on the grass blocks. And just staring at, like, not staring, but like looking at him through the window, like, and they had their hand on the brought me to, not to tears, but like, you know, hit me in the feels. I've just smashed timing that perfectly and I didn't even try. That was so cool. Anyway, the block palette that I'm actually looking at right now is sort of this. I've got the diorite, the polished diorite, and then the pale oak. We're going to strip the pale oak though, because, you know, we want the whiteness. So if we do this sort of thing, because like that, oh my gosh, no, that is so bad. Like, sort of mix between these ones. What was I thinking? What was I actually thinking with this build? I think I can make it cook, though. I can make it cook. See, now that don't actually look too bad, but I don't like how it's got no depth to it. We're going to have a roof, though, which should hopefully fix it. This is also just the walls, so, like, keep that in mind, yeah? Oh, that isn't too bad. I quite like this, actually. You may be thinking, where is the stripped pale oak? Yeah, I haven't actually used it yet, which is probably why you guys can't see it. Is this growing? I think this is growing. Boom, something like this. Okay, we'll strip that. No, we won't because of my shield. Now we'll strip that. Ooh, we'll get the polished one out. Ooh, quartz would look so much better here. We don't really got too much quartz, so we're not going to be doing that. Boom, boom. I've messed it up. Of course I have. Classic. And then maybe on the roof we could do like a sort of just pale oak type thing, like this maybe. Right, I want to have a look at this first, because if that looks good like that, which this build, oh my no, this doesn't look good, man. We'll run with it though. We'll run with it. Let's strip all this. What doesn't look good about it? That's what I need to figure out. I think if I get some slabs going along here, that could help it. Like, actually no, slab there. slab there. Then if I trapdoor it like that, okay, okay, I might be cooking. Right, let's have a little look. We haven't slabbed it. Yeah, we haven't slabbed it yet, but this is looking better. Now, what if I remove this block here and replace it with a slab? I'm gonna have to jump down for this. I broke the wrong block. Great. Right, slab you. That no. Okay, no. Why? Oh my gosh. I both love and hate building in Minecraft. It's just oh. Right, we've got the trapdoors here. I think if we have them facing this way, like that. See, I like that. I don't think you guys do, but I quite like that. And if I place them up here on these bits, okay. Wait, wait, wait. Holy cook, holy cook. Ooh, not too much. I think I've I want to say texture too much, but I just not really texturing, is it? These blocks are ruining it, I think. Let's place these down. Let's strip them. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. I think this bit needs to be like it as well. Okay. So if we do that now, right, and then we strip all this again. Boom. Yeah, this looks so much better. I need to remove all of this. And we've still got the little bits of detail because of this block here. Normally, I really don't like build... Hang on. Ooh. 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 I quite like that. Hold on. I was just placing these blocks here so I could place the other ones here properly so I can do this block here like that. But this looks quite nice. Hang on. What if I replace this block with a stair as well? Ooh. That this could be a cook. Okay, is it a cook? I think it's a cook. If we go up here, yeah, I think that's going to be a cook, you know. And we can also add like a doorway somewhere in here. That might not happen actually. Yeah, I don't like it when I'm up close and personal, like here. I don't really like it, but we could add a lantern right here. Oh no! Oh! Bang an idea! Bang an idea! Do that, then add the lantern. Oh, cook! I quite like that. I think it might need trapdoors, maybe? Bosh, bosh. What does that look like? Oh, okay, okay. Now, if we get trapdoors, which we have none, okay, let's go craft some. Right, if we place it there so the black bit or the grey bit is in that, that could... Oh, this looks really nice. I quite like this. Or what I'm also going to do, though, place it like... Oh, no, wait, how do I place it how I've just placed it? What is going on? Why can't I... That is really, really jarring. And I'll just place one down there. Right, here we go. Do this, do this. Place it there. I think this looks really nice, you know? Okay, 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 up here. That looks really nice. It needs a little bit more thickness. So what I'll do is just jump, boom. Let's just jump and boom. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. That looks really nice. I like that. I don't know if I'd like it for a lantern, though. It looks like it would be like a really nice doorway or something like that. Right, so let's replace it with a doorway. So right here, boom. Get rid of you. Do I get rid of this, though? See, now it looks empty. Like this, and then run through here. That looks like a really nice doorway. You know what? No. I'm not doing a doorway. I'm going to have it as this, as the lantern. But what about without the fence? Okay, I think it looks better without... Okay, I've just jumped off the build. But I think it does look better without the fence. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Now, if I make some stairs as well. Ready for this cook, guys? Are you actually ready for this cook? I don't think you're ready for this cook. And if I just... And if I... Boom, boom. Now that looks better. I'm kind of feeling some slabs going on there, though. Now, does that look good? I think that looks pretty good. If I also remove these, though, here. And... Ooh... what do I do here? Place you, I think, possibly, maybe? Yeah, I could place that there. That looks like it should be there. I'm also going to remove all of these again now. Once we've done this side, I'm literally just going to copy and paste that over to that side. I'm thinking, though, we could just leave this front bit open, you know? Right, we could also, yeah, if we just push this one back here, like that, and then maybe... Would dark oak look better here? Have a little look. I don't think you'd be able to notice it, which I quite like. So we're gonna replace it with dark oak. How many times do you reckon I've said I quite like this or I quite like in this whole build? I reckon quite a few. Again, I'm gonna say it again. I quite like this here. I like how this looks. I feel like I might need a trapdoor there and there though. So let's do that quickly. Because if we look here, this is nice and circular. Probably one of the best circular builds I've ever made. And this bit is like really flat. So if I just bam and then bam, did that fix it? No. What if I replace this with slabs, though? See, now it's looking more circular. Let's go. Okay. I could also add some fences along here. But does that look good, though? Let's have a look. No. Not at all, no. You guys get to see how my brain works when I'm building this stuff now, because I'm doing it like this, trying to figure out in live real time. This feels like it should be a different block. Maybe a pale oak stair, but then I feel like it's gonna be too white. If I do that? Yeah, like, I don't, like, oh, come on, man. I don't think there's a block that can go there instead, which is so annoying. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to leave that, because I can't find a block that can go there. I still do quite like this, though, so, you know, all's good in the world. Now just time to copy and paste this over, and then I'll be with you when that's done. All my fellas, da -da -da -da. Anyway, so look at this, guys. I've now done this. I really like this. I've added a little door through here. Not usable doors, obviously, because they're trap doors. But I think this looks so not... okay, I didn't even finish this top bit. Now the base is fully finished, I think. I'm now looking to double check. I think it's fully finished. Did I just say base? I meant storage room. So if we go down here... Boom, this is looking really nice. It's not actually finished. I don't know why I said that. The outside is finished. The interior still needs a little bit of work. But if you have enjoyed this video, please do like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles. Bye, Alan.